Shana var den här pizza.
Bye-bye.
Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and those between. It's Zandrous, and we are live for some more Legend of Dragoon here on Zandrous Live. But today, I am joined by my friend and friend of the channel, both here on Twitch and on YouTube, James, who is also known by some of you in the UK as Drake Winter. James, say hello.
What's up? How's it going?
It's going. Hopefully, I've got everything running correctly and no one can hear you. Can you hear you on the stream pretty well?
The stream seems pretty quiet. Like, it could just be my laptop.
Maybe. Or
I might.
Let me see if I can. Yeah, turn up a little bit just to see if it might be not picking you up.
Could just be my laptop. It is notoriously quiet.
Oh, I heard an echo. Okay, so I'm gonna turn my desk audio down here. So I heard you, and then I heard you. So okay, I think we're good. Professionalism, ladies and gentlemen, that is the name of the game. Except for today, because the name of the game is The Legend of Dragoon. Ooh, I can hear that echo still going. Ooh, or it might be on your end.
It seems alright to me on my phone. It's probably with my laptop.
Well, I'm saying I might be hearing an echo because I might be hearing it through your mic into me, and then it goes, you know. I mean, open my drink here.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, if there's an echo, then people let us know in the chat for anyone that joins in.
I've tried to turn the laptop down as much as I can.
Yeah,
still
yeah.
Be able to hear you.
Oh, yeah, well, I know that. Too bad you don't have any headphones. That would help. But, you know.
I actually do, actually.
Oh, there you go.
There we go, I'll go get those.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll go ahead and start the game up while you're doing that. Ain't gonna hurt much.
Yeah.
All right. I stretched the image out a little bit. You see the layout's a little different for today's run, guys. I'm still kind of feeling things out and how I like it. So we're going to go with this setup for the time being. So it does feel as claustrophobic as the other one, and it gives you more of a view of the game itself. I stretched it out the image a little bit for the stream, so hopefully it doesn't look too terrible for you guys. But we are, as I said, in the first chapter, still right inside Hellena Prison. And I think I'm about to hit combat here shortly. I'm in the red, so it might just be because I can just run into anybody at any time. Let's see. Okay, I could go that way or this way. It's been a while, so I don't remember which way I need to go for sure. Oh, yeah. Ah, crap. Oh. That asshole. Alright. Sorry, I'll try not to slurp my drink too much, folks. Having a lovely
I've managed to plug some headphones in. Is that any better?
I'm not hearing anything.
You hear me fine though, yeah?
Yeah, I hear you fine. Sorry, the stream stopped for a minute there. But I hear you fine. Game audio's a little quiet, but I don't know if that's my end or not. So hang on 1 second.
Game audio is usually quiet whenever I'm streaming. I think it turns it down a bit so people can hear you properly.
Yeah, but I don't want to have it too quiet either for the game stuff. So it's really hard to get this stuff figured out very well. Sorry everybody for the technical stuff. Might actually have to turn something else here up. Hang on 1 second. Volume mixer might be the problem.
Live streaming.
That's right. We'll do it live. There we go. How's
live
that?
Streaming.
Let me go back over here. Can you hear that a little better?
Yeah, it seems a bit better.
Okay, yeah. For some reason in my volume mixer, it was turned down.
Yeah,
Pretty
oh.
low.
Yeah, you don't want that.
No, but I do want me to turn that stuff just a little bit more. I know.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Alrighty now. Let's kick some ass and take some names. Well, I guess one ass. There's only one person here. So James, why don't you tell us what's been going on in the world of Drake Winter? How have things been going in the world of the Squared Circle?
Won a championship a few weeks ago. Lost it the same day. Standard.
Okay. I think I saw that actually. It was a 24/7 championship, wasn't it?
Yeah, the PWA Wrestle title. Beat up a 15-year-old girl.
Well, I mean,
And then
you know.
yeah, the PWA Wrestle she kicked a traffic cone into my face and won it back. 15-year-old girl. And then she kicked the traffic cone into my face.
You can go on.
That video.
I'm having audio issues. Hang on, let me try this. Let me mute the stream.
Okay.
Alright, and see if that'll help.
That video is up in its entirety on my Drake Winter Facebook page and on my Instagram as well. If anyone wants to see that.
Yeah, I'll make sure to try to leave a link in the archive of this, and yeah, feel sure to plug your stuff here when we come up to the end. We'll send people that way.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's right, Merch. You won't make a fucking noise again, will you? Get my sword up your ass. You don't want to test me.
Thank you.
So aside from your 24/7 championship win, what else has been going on?
Just working up and down the country, to be honest. Getting paid to see the country.
That's always fun. I don't see much around here. I just see Ohio most of the time. Not even all of it.
I see the road more than I see Birmingham. It's crazy.
The question is that a good or bad thing?
Ask me while I'm not on the road. It's a good thing. If you ask me while I'm driving, it's a bad thing.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's one of those things where you get homesick when you're away, but when you're home, you're like, God, I can't wait to get away.
Yeah, it's one of them.
God damn. Fucking punch me in the face. I need to heal. There. I love it. This is one of the best things I love. That I think that more RPGs should do is that when you guard, it heals you a little bit.
Yeah.
It is such a useful mechanic that I think would add a lot of strategy.
And then you've got RPGs that don't even have a guard.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I mean, Pokemon's the main one. Why can't you?
Oh no, it's not even just Pokemon. Most Final Fantasy games, a lot of them don't do guard. Hardly. You asshole. Alright then. I'm just gonna wait until I get killed before I slash his ass in two. He's already half dead. Oh, motherfucker, is it a... Oh, it's a chopper. I mean, it's only doing 3 damage, so it's not that bad, and I heal for 9, so whatever. I'm gonna save my healing items. The one thing I don't like about this game is that the inventory system is limited to, I think it was 32 items. Max.
Oh, that's nice.
Max. And you can never increase it.
Yeah, that's not good, especially when RPGs rely on healing items and stuff.
Oh yeah, and here's the worst part. They don't stack. So it's 32 slots, and each healing item is 1 slot. So you have a healing potion, a healing potion, a healing potion. Even if they're all the same item, they're separate.
Yeah, that would annoy the hell out of me.
Yeah, this is why I've been asking for a redo of this game, like an HD remake, and just fix a few things, and have fun. There's one of those anteater horse things again. I really don't remember which way to go here, but I am going to hit every guard. I need to level up.
The RPG I've been playing a lot lately is Octopath Traveler. I've been playing that for about a year now.
Oh yeah, I have that game. I haven't played it in a long while.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of them where I'll go weeks, if not months, without playing it, and then all of a sudden I'll just play it for a long time.
I actually have sunk so far over 60 hours into Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
That only came out a few weeks ago. That's impressive.
Well, I was playing it every day for a few weeks. I've taken a break from it because I don't want to burn out on it.
Yeah.
I'm past the time skip, so I don't know how much more I've got, to be honest. I don't know if I'm halfway, more than halfway, or what. And I've avoided spoilers as best as possible. And again, this is only the initial playthrough. There's 3 playthroughs in total.
Ah, fair play.
Because you have 3 houses, and I chose Golden Deer. Why is it? I'm having some weird thing right now where it's my live count is in the negatives and now counting backwards to 0. I have no idea what the fuck this is. Might be because of the scene change? I don't know. I'm still getting used to Streamlabs, folks. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. It's by the seat of my pants. And considering how fat my ass is, that's a lot of pants. Oh, I don't want to go up the ladder yet. I want to kick his ass. Yes, you see me. Oh no. You're going to smack me with a big stick. for now, we're gonna just kind of do this, and I don't have to do any kind of reading. That saves everybody a little torture. But yeah, could you imagine this with an HD remake?
As long as they fix that item thing.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I've never even played this. To be honest,
you've never played Legend of Dragoon? Oh, it's such a good game. I love it, despite its shortcomings for being a like turn of the century RPG.
I mean, it seems alright. Just that item thing would really drive me nuts.
Oh god, it is so hard because you have attack items, healing items, status healing items. Now, mind you, this doesn't include your weapon inventory and armor and stuff. That's separate.
See, I don't know whether I'm just really bad at RPGs, but I rely heavily on power-up items and healing items
There are
and just items to do damage.
Yeah. No. That's always something you need in these kinds of games. So no, you're not doing it wrong. Don't worry. I'm gonna try to find me some items. There's plenty of stuff in. There's a chest down there. We have to go different ways to get to them. So I might have taken the wrong way before. Okay, I mean, I took the right way, but I'm trying not to take the right way just yet because I need to level up. Ah, this guy's. Come here. Go down. This is another thing. You can't just climb down ladders. You have to kind of hit A when it gets like the little indicator. It's just.
I mean, that's alright to be fair. Cause there's nothing worse than having a really slow cutscene, especially in older RPGs, when you accidentally walk down a ladder when you didn't intend to do that, and then you got to sit through the cutscene again while you walk back up the ladder.
Yeah, no, that's annoying. But the problem is sometimes you're talking to somebody that's next to something you can climb down, you kind of miss it and go down the ladder instead.
Which you'd do anyway, to be fair, even if it wasn't an A button to go down the ladder.
Yeah, but I'm trying to talk to somebody, and it's like, okay, you're by something, I climbed down, but I don't want to do that yet. Oh, that was second. But yeah, the way this game works, so you were noticing that when I attack here, I'll attack real quick to show you. There's a square that shows up. That blue square I have to actually hit. When that second square overlaps, I have to hit A. It's like a quick time event. So it's the addition system, is what they called it. Every time you use a move and you successfully execute it, like hit next the right time, you gain a point. Here, I'll show you real quick. The additions system. Each character has an addition minus the bow user character. But you see here the different moves. So double slash I've used 21 times out of, and 40 is when it levels up again. And it's already level 2. And you'll gain, the damage will increase as you leveled up, and I want to say the SP gain will go up as well, which your spirit points involves once you get the Dragoon stuff. You'll be able to do that for your magic and for when you can transform. You have to have like 100 SP to transform, and you can only use magic while you're transformed.
Alright.
And you can switch between, I can switch to Volcano here, and Volcano is actually 3 hits rather than like I have to do just the one hit. I had to do 2 different ones here. In fact, I'll show it real quick just to kind of give you a taste. The first one's just go up, smack somebody, hit X at the right moment, and boom. This one's going to be a little bit more complicated. Not much, but a little bit. I love this battle music. I just love the music in this game so much. Alright, let's see. Oh, you fucking gotta go first. Alright. I see it is. Fuck off. Alright. So yeah, that one I had to do 3 button hits. Now the worst part is the more hits you have to do in your addition, the more chances they have to counter, like this. So I have to hit circle. If I fuck it up, the addition's canceled and I get knocked back and take damage. So the good thing is this is one of those games where you can't just like sleep play, where you just like hit the button, and not even look at it.
Yeah. So there's good sorts of games where you just take you out of it.
Yeah, that's one of those things where you start getting tired after like 10 hours of playing a game. I mean, you would anyway, but for RPG players like ourselves, I don't want to. We kind of go in deep. Angel's Prayer, okay. And leather jacket, cool. I could use an item here. Let's see what my equipment is real quick. Armed. Okay, so nothing here I can add. Okay. So I got leather armor, bandana, broadsword, leather boots, and bracelet. Okay. And here's all my goods. These are your kind of like important items. You have like Father Stone, A mysterious stone from Dart's father glows when held, and then the war bulletin from beginning of the game, which you can get to see. Here's a list of all the my character's current items. You can have 255 armed items, and then here's the 32 bullshit. That's what's okay. Okay, this is a recovery item that it's a like a Phoenix Down, essentially.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, and these two. This is a fire-based spell attack, and this one's earth-based because you have the different basic elements in this.
Yeah.
This heals poison. This is your different healing potions. It covers half of the maximum value of HP. And you can just discard and do stuff like that, and check your status for your characters, like all the different stuff here. It's got all the basic bells and whistles from an RPG. Yeah. I'm a bastard. I want my gold. Fool. Like I said this on the last stream, but the fucking translation for this was special.
It's the same with a lot of JRPGs, though, to be fair.
Well, earlier JRPGs during the time, like the 3D translation.
Well, not just RPGs either, to be fair. A lot of anime back in the day, which was really
bad. God. I know, right? I mean, it's not like everything was essentially trying to be ghost stories. Sometimes they were just fucking awful.
Yeah. I mean, just look at the original dub of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, the
first time
Ocean
Funimation. No, even the first time Funimation did it.
It wasn't that bad. Ocean was worse, I think. But no, the worst was the Big Green.
Oh yeah, hands down.
Yeah.
Was that actually the Malaysian dub, or was the Malaysian dub a different horrible one?
Oh, I can't remember. I think that might have been Malaysia. I don't know. I can't remember, honestly. Mind you, when it comes to Dragon Ball, I still like OG Dragon Ball best. Like Z is good, but OG is the best for me because I just love the whole adventure aspect to it.
See, I do prefer Z.
I mean, I understand it. That's fine. It's a preference thing.
Dragon Ball doesn't get anywhere near as much respect as it should.
No.
It's an amazing series.
It really is. I love it so much. The jokes were I think the jokes were better.
Yeah.
And I think
it's definitely definitely more comedic. Z went down the very serious route.
Mostly.
Yeah.
And then here came Dragon Ball Z Abridged to fuck everything up. And I love it for it. I don't think there's other items here. Okay. I'm going to go back where I came from and talk to the merchant. I believe I can buy items from him right now. I'm not sure. But I don't want to go up there yet. But yeah, we should hopefully, later on this year, I believe it is, be getting some more episodes. So that'll be nice.
Super.
Say what?
Episodes of what?
Oh, DBZ Abridged.
Alright.
Because we're going into the Boo Saga.
Yeah, I didn't know whether you were on about that or Dragon Ball Super.
And I haven't had a reason to really worry about that lately.
I loved Super, I did.
I like Super. I think it has its shortcomings, but it means better than GT. Jeez.
Yeah.
Out of service, don't even think about it. I forget if it actually stops and drops back down. Yep. Can't go that way. Okay. So that was a waste of time. So let's go back over here to old boy. All right, Tubby. Oh, I thought I could do items now. Oh, hey. There we are. I want to buy something. What do we got? Spark nets. I could get a couple of those. I could definitely use a couple of Angel's Prayers. And I've got 6 healing potions. That should be good for now. Is it this way? Ah, there we go. Ah, another burnout. Cool. But when it comes to Super, I'm really trying to figure out what they're going to do from here on out.
I think the only thing they can do is to go past the end of Z. We've seen enough in that 10-year time skip.
I mean, yeah. I just don't know if they're going to really go that route, though.
I mean, they've still got plenty of stories they can tell now that they've brought Broly into it. They can explore a bit more about him.
Yeah, then they're going to have to recast that.
Yeah, just a bit.
Awkward.
But it's not really that big of a deal.
Nah, I don't believe so either. Oh, what's that say? Christopher. No, it doesn't say anything. Okay. Move. Oh. Oh, it's this part. Awesome. Alright, here comes some bad voice acting. Move quicker! I'm not arguing. You have such bad luck, you'll regret not being killed on the battlefield. What do you mean? Sorry. You believe you can live comfortably in the jail? The head warden Frugal will feed you to the monster. Oh god, I forgot about that. Shit. Oop. Feed us to the monster, I won't let you humiliate us anymore. And he's gonna do something, I forget. Oh god, this fucking writing. Oh, feisty, feisty. It's the worst kind of POW, but the best kind of feed. If you want to kill me now. I won't. Oh, here we go. Fucking Lavitz.
If you want to see some bad writing in an RPG, you ever played the really fake Pokemon games that were out back in the day, Pokemon Jade and?
No, because I wasn't dumb enough to.
See, I did have a copy because I think it was my nan or something bought me a copy of it, knowing that I liked Pokemon and didn't realise it was fake.
Okay.
And it brought me so much enjoyment for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah. Okay. Now look at your screen and read the dialogue right there. Just that first sentence.
Wow.
Now, now imagine I'm reading that in that voice I was just doing. Because I'm not saying it. There are times I'm going to refuse just to do this because the writing in this is not great at times. And even I have standards.
No, you don't.
I do. I didn't say they're high. Oh, here we go. Go back to Endel's castle and tell Hybrid. But here we go. 2, 1, and they're dead.
Nice.
What? I don't remember him saying that. Is this Civil War? What? No, maybe? Are you a dog of Basil too? Okay. I love that. I've always loved that little scene because they just matched up the actual weapon impact so nicely. There's that nice flurry of lance blows. I hate this. They don't use contractions at all, almost. So instead of saying, I'm Dart, it's I am Dart. And instead of, I'm not your enemy, I am not your enemy. I hate that. Like I said, I love his name, Lavitz Slambert. God damn it.
Knighthood of the Kingdom.
Yeah, of the Kingdom of Basil.
Oh, okay.
He's one of the first knighthood.
Yeah, it didn't show the end. Didn't show the end of that sentence. It just looked weird.
I hit the button too quick. That was my fault.
Just looked weird to me.
See, now they use contractions. No, we don't. Instead of no, we do not. I would have more fun. Well, I know. Hello, Akazaz. And yeah, it was translated from Japanese. The problem is, it was one of those things where they translated it pretty much. What's the word I'm thinking here?
Literally.
Very literally.
Yeah.
It was too little translation. The problem is, from Japanese, it doesn't have the same kind of. Yeah. That would help so much. The consistency would have been great.
Well, let's put it this way. Our language is very literal, and the Japanese don't really have a word for everything. They've got one word that encompasses a lot of different meanings.
Or they have many words for one meaning.
Yeah.
Japanese is a very intimidating language. I've looked.
It's actually I've been learning it slowly. It's not that bad actually once you understand the basics.
Oh no! You're barely scratching the surface. You're not even doing the business end of shit. Like
Hey,
Japanese.
I can read kanji.
No, that's not what I mean. If you ever go to, let's say, do matches in Japan, you would have to learn maybe some of the business Japanese, because there's two kinds of business Japanese. They're their own version of the language. There are Japanese people who don't even know how to speak it. Japanese people aren't even fluent in Japanese, if that tells you anything.
Oh, I'm not expecting to become fluent in it.
Oh no, but I'm saying it's hard for native speakers to be fluent. And not to mention, like I said, you're learning kanji, which is great, but you're gonna have to learn hiragana.
No, yeah.
Oh yeah, hiragana is the main thing you have to learn. Kanji will help you with a lot of like signage and that, for sure, but hiragana is what you need for like actually reading things. And I've looked into that a bit. Woo. Because there's even hiragana they don't even use anymore. Certain base symbols they don't even use anymore. Certain sounds, they're outdated. So while they may still use words like that, it's not common anymore. Oh, 1 point off, really? Asses. You know what? I can hear a PC pretty well, but the thing is, it's better than hearing the trains that go by my house. Here's the thing. I unironically really love Lavitz. He's such a what's the word I'm thinking of? A Boy Scout. He's such a Boy Scout, and I love it. When it eventually comes to Hellena. What are you up to? God damn it, they did it again. I am here to
Oh my god, that's annoying. That's annoying me.
Ah, God.
I'm trying to take the stand out on my Switch so I can play a game that I'm playing, like, handheld. And I accidentally took the SD card out when I tried to move the bloody stand.
Oh no. That is awful.
Yeah.
I hate this. We just said I am sorry, and now it's like I'll look at God. It's grammar Nazi of me, and I know this. It just bugs me that they're just bouncing back and forth. Like the people that translate the game, I would hope speak English.
I mean, it's not too bad.
No, but it's just one of those pet peeves of mine when it comes to writing like this. It's like when you read a really, really amateur story, and you're like, okay, you could fix this here, but it's always the little things just building up, and it just gets to you. I love this game. It's just despite some of its shortcomings at times. For a while, this was my top most favorite game. It's
really?
Not my number one anymore. Well, it's just because it was the first RPG I ever finished. And this is a 4-disc game.
That's probably the same as one of my favourite RPGs. I consider it one of my favourites, even though it's not one of the best. It's just one of the first ones I finished.
Final Fantasy VIII?
Nah, Jake-kun.
I've never played that one.
It's pretty good.
Excuse me. There's a lot of games I've not played from back when. And then again, I've played games other people haven't played. I'm starting to realize now more people are finally getting to play stuff like Skies of Arcadia. That makes me so happy. Look at the bones!
Nintendo are doing a great job of releasing old RPGs.
Now, if only they would get Sega to re-release Skies of Arcadia Legends in an HD remake. I would be so happy. Yep, come talk to me. Come on, come say hi. Yeah, no, Skies of Arcadia Legends is I think my favorite RPG. Because it has everything. It's got sky pirates, ship battles, pirates are the main thing there. I love the fact that it's all piratey. But it's goofy at the same time, and there's some sci-fi elements mixed in. And, it's so good. One thing that annoys me is how often these guys use... Oh, there we go. I was trying to remember how to change the camera around for the battlefield. Because I hate that view. I'm sorry. That's sort of fun. So, jumping from games for a minute, go back to wrestling. How do you feel about because tomorrow is AEW's next pay-per-view, right?
Is that tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure actually.
Probably is. To be fair, I've not been paying much attention to wrestling TV lately.
Yeah, you've been busy wrestling, so
Yeah.
you've been busy doing it rather than watching it.
I mean, I'll end up watching it. I normally do watch the special events and that, but...
Yeah, they had to change one of their matches.
Yeah, I saw Moxley pulled out, didn't they?
Yeah, he has fuck. To remember, it's an infection.
Yeah, MRSA, I think.
Yeah, MRSA. Yeah, he has. Yeah, he's got that infection going, so he's gonna have surgery to get it out. So it sucks that we don't get to have him. It was him versus Omega, right? Originally.
Yeah, but now we get Pac versus Omega.
Yeah, Pac and
so.
Omega should be fucking great. I can't watch it, but damn, that should be a good match. I'm really excited to see how AEW is going to do when their show kicks off here in a couple months.
Yeah,
that's just about a month and a half away now.
A lot of people are going on about AEW like they're the next big thing in wrestling, which they could be. But let's wait to see their weekly show and see how we feel then.
Well, here's the reason people are excited is because they have the money to back it.
So have a lot of people.
Not like this, because this is like Vince level money.
Here's the thing though, Panda Energy or whoever it was that owned TNA, they have a lot more money than Vince does, and
yeah, but I don't think they have the business sense for wrestling the same way. Plus the TV deals they have been all over the place. It's a damaged product. That's the main problem. Impact is very damaged.
We'll see. I want AEW to do well.
I do. I want them to do well. I don't want them to put WWE out of business, but I want them to be strong enough to kick Vince in the balls and go like, hey, maybe I need to change how I do shit. Because I am sick of some of the bullshit they've done for the last few years. So sick of it.
Yeah, so are a lot of people. I want them to do. I want AEW to do well. I'm just gonna.
Yeah. No, they've got my support. So who do you think's gonna win between Paige and Jericho?
Don't know, because both of them would be a good idea. Because you can either use Jericho to make Paige seem like a big deal, or you can put the belt on Jericho and get that mainstream exposure.
Yeah.
So both of them make sense.
Yeah, I've heard some criticisms while Paige is great, they haven't really built him up to be that figurehead star yet.
I disagree. I watched their first show and didn't know much about Adam Page, and I'd heard the name, but I'd not seen much of his work. For God's sake. Keep knocking something over.
Yeah, I know.
I'd heard the name, but I'd not seen him work that much, and then I saw, especially his match with MJ, when a one-on-one match was a fatal four-way or a tag match with MJF and Jimmy Havoc and all them.
Yeah.
And he seemed like a top guy at that point.
Okay.
He's really made me believe in him.
Yeah, no, I'm not doubting his talent by any means. I'm just saying I was just talking about some of the criticisms I had heard.
Yeah.
And this is the perception I'm looking at, what other people are looking at.
I mean, I enjoy wrestling as much as I always have, but I've got a much more, I guess, cynical eye for it now.
Yeah, you've gone from the smart to somebody that's actually an insider.
Yeah, and I've got a very sort of cynical eye for that sort of thing, but Paige is really starting to make me think that he can be something just a bit special.
Oop. Shit. I was trying to run away on that one. But fine. If you wish to die, then you will die. Gotta love the classic graphics, you know?
Yeah, it's one thing RPGs are missing, is the classic graphics. It's one of the things that really drew me to Octopath.
Well, I'm actually kind of making fun of the polygon here. This definitely could use updating, but
I actually think RPGs work better as like the fucking flawed.
Well, the difference here is that I think the style is good. It's just the technology was behind it. Sony. This is a Sony-made RPG too. This is Sony Entertainment.
I could be on my own here, but I think that I want to see my RPGs be all sort of squarey and blocky and.
I'd want to see something smoother than this, you know. I would like to see some more modern graphics, but not like the way they're doing Final Fantasy VII. They don't need to go that far with this.
Nah, I want to see more RPG stuff like this, to be fair.
I just want it to look cleaner, because it's hard to make out a lot of this. It's too jaggy for my taste anymore. But I do want to keep a lot of the same aesthetic. Update the particle, get some good particle effects, make things look smoother, but still keep the general design and atmosphere. I love that. Like, you look in the background, you see some of that like energy coming out. It's like smoke from the doorway. They could do better like backgrounds a little bit, because they have this like weird parallax scrolling because it's layered. It's like you can change the. See how the background moves here as I move the camera. I think they could do better on that. There's stuff that can be improved upon, is what I'm saying.
I don't know. I like the flawed. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking out my.
No. It's a personal taste, and I get that, and I can appreciate that. Like I said, I still appreciate this game despite some of its flaws, because it's just it's one of those special places kind of thing, you know. It was a special place in my heart. I went up. Oh, I needed that. Cool. Yeah. Well, I had to wait for him to drop that down anyway. And I had to go through there and get Lavitz before he'd come down anyway. So, just like the thing is, like, with the way the camera moves, it goes through floors, and so it looks like there's stuff hanging off the edge that shouldn't be. Just a fucking thud. Just I love it. Oh, he's healing 10 now for his guards. Nice. Yes. Double flash. Fine, whatever. But I'm trying to think. Don't we have the Young Bucks and Pentagon Jr. and God, what's his brother's name?
Ray Phoenix.
Yeah, they have their tag match coming up too tomorrow, right?
I don't know. I've not really seen the card for Fallout. I just knew about the John Marston thing.
Okay. I've been keeping up a little bit. I don't watch wrestling like I used to, but I do try to keep up with it at the very least. Alright, I need to go on the tower for sure. I can't remember if I can go that way or not. Should I or shouldn't I? You know, it's alright. Bye, fucker. Come on. Okay. Should not have gone this way yet. Yeah. That's later. And you go back. Now here's the fun thing about this game. The reason I bought this game is that I played the demo back in the day. Wait, I have to find a key? But yeah, I played the demo back in the day. I think it was on a PlayStation Underground demo disc. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? Go up this way. Ah, yep, this way. There's the key. And I played it, and they actually start you in a cave area, which takes place after this. And I got to travel through it, so I got to fight a boss in the demo.
Yeah, they normally do that, to be fair.
Not usually, because they don't really do demos anymore.
Yeah, well, not demo discs, but...
Well, no, they don't really do demos for games like this anymore.
I don't know, Octopath did have a demo, and it finished with one of the boss fights.
That was an exception to the rule at this point.
Oh, well, yeah.
Not only this one, but for right now, if you have you played Dragon Quest XI yet?
No.
Okay, right now on the Switch, you can actually, it's on the Switch, you can download the demo for that game and play a little of it. And I recommend it. I recommend it. Yeah, it's a good game. I have it on PlayStation 4, but I'm going to be rebuying it for the Switch because they're adding stuff to it. So they have all the different like DLC stuff, I guess, and like expanded story stuff. And there's going to be an 8-bit mode.
Nice.
Which you can't use.
A lot of games are doing that lately, like adding an 8-bit mode.
Yeah, you can switch it. I think at the save points you can switch over.
I saw that. Obviously Mario Odyssey did it.
Yeah.
But I saw Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games as well. It's going to be adding a mode like
this
as well.
Yeah, I saw that. That looks good. I've not really been into the Olympic Games.
Yeah, I didn't really care about it until I saw that, and I was like, I need this game.
I cared about it because I was looking at something like it's something me and the kids can play because they have their Switch and they're each going to have their own Switch lights here once they come out. But we play games together sometimes too. We get the chance for this way we can all play together. And they like Sonic and Mario like I do. So.
Yeah.
I was like, that'd be a great purchase.
Yeah, I'll be getting it. Especially since, like, I don't know why, I've always wanted to see Shadow the Hedgehog as a 2D polygon.
That will be different, yeah.
They've never included him in any game like that, and it's like, I want to see that.
Actually, is he one of the characters that are going to be 2D? I think it's are going to be 8-bit sprites in that. Well, they're going to be 16 and 8-bit. It's not just 8-bit.
Right. You would think he would be. He's one of the most popular characters in the series.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything either. About to see. They only showed certain ones that actually had the sprites back then.
Don't say that. Now I'm getting all worried.
Well, I know, but being realistic is I don't know. I don't want to say, like, yeah, it's going to do it, and not do it.
That's all on you now.
I mean, my fingers crossed for you. Man.
If he's not in there as an 8-bit, then I'm gonna come to your house and punch you.
You're gonna punch my ass?
I'm gonna punch you, come to your house and punch you.
I'm gonna punch your sphincter good.
No, your house, fucking house.
But I'm looking forward to it. I really like what I've seen of it as far as the different games. Now here's one thing I want to say when it comes to Mario game, the latest games for like Mario and Sega, for Sonic and all that. The Sonic games, they need to focus on doing them more like Mania.
Yeah.
They need to stop the 3D shit.
To be fair, I did like Sonic Forces.
I didn't.
But it's a rare exception.
I think it's a mild exception at best, to be fair.
The only 3D Sonic games I really enjoyed were the Adventure series and Generations.
I don't have Generations. I think Daniel does, but I don't.
Generations was good, but the 3D Sonic kind of peaked with the first ones they put out, being Adventure.
Here's the thing: I liked Adventure 2 more than Adventure 1, but if there's one thing I would do, one thing I could take from Adventure 2 and do it again, Chow Garden.
As in, take it out or redo it?
They completely just take Chow Garden out and make it its own separate game. You go out and get different Chow, you breed them to get the different eggs, you go to adventures to get like the crystal things used to power them up, and the different animals you can feed them to give them the different stuff. I think that'd be great, and then you can have a bunch of mini games that you can have them play against each other in your game to make stronger and to play against other people.
I mean, yeah, but why release it as a separate game when they can just release it as part of the game?
Well, because that is actually one of the most well-remembered things from that game. That is the one thing everyone agrees was great about that game. Even if you don't like the game, that is like one of the things you will always come back for is that.
I do agree that Adventure 2 is better than Adventure 1.
Yeah, but I'm saying the reason people like really put it on the pedestal is that we don't remember why usually, but it's like you go back, it's like it was the Chow Garden and hunting the stuff for chows. Because a lot of the game is rough. Like the Eggman and Tail stages, woo. I got tired of that beeping sound really quick. Because that high-pitched squeal going on, shit, fuck that up. The Rouge and Knuckle stages got kind of rough most of the time.
No,
the radar was the problem on that one.
Yeah, if they release it, I'd rather they sort of remastered it a little bit, not completely.
Well, I would say they should do something about those stages. The problem is the stages were really big and the radar didn't help. And you could, and they had them running
sometimes
too
took
fast.
forever to find what you were looking for.
Yeah, if they actually redesigned the stages a bit to fit the character's playstyle more, I think they'd have been better. Because it was like Pumpkin Heights or whatever it was.
Pumpkin Hill.
Yeah, Pumpkin Hill. That was the best stage that they had out of the Rouge and Knuckle stages. It was the best design for the type of play.
I really enjoyed the Rouge mission where you're in the prison, or the island, the military island.
Yeah.
But I know that the designer for Adventure 2 said he'd like to remaster the games, and he says he knows that they're not perfect, but he'd like to make them as close to as he can.
Yeah, I think that the Sonic stages were the best stages most of the time, except for like the one and the Egyptian like pyramids and that.
Yeah,
with the fucking keys and shit. Like, why do that?
I really enjoyed the Shadow mission where you're running along the highway.
But they were basically Sonic stages almost. That's what I'm saying.
The one where you're running along the highway.
Yeah. And so there's a lot of good stages there, mostly the Sonic stages and some of the Shadow ones. And then the Chow Garden. And one Knuckle stage.
And to be fair, if they're going to remake the game, I'd like them to do something about the Tails and Eggman missions, because they were just not good.
Hey, the founder. I just really wish they would fix this dialogue. That'd be so good. So, are you gonna be getting Final Fantasy VII re-release when it comes out?
I don't know, because I actually only recently bought the re-release, like on the PS4, like the actual stylized, like just flat out re-release on the PS4.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether I'm gonna, because they're remastered. I don't know. Have they actually released a remaster for it?
I'm not touching it because I'll be honest. I think 7 is extremely overrated. I do. I'm not saying it's a bad game. That's not what I'm saying. I think everyone just strokes its cock a little too much.
To be honest with you, I think the Final Fantasy series as a whole, people overrate it a little bit. It's a good series, but everyone makes out like it's.
Well, you gotta think it was the originator of the genre to the point that it is what it is today. But not just it. Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest are the big two. They are the granddaddies of JRPGs.
See, my introduction to RPGs, and I know this is a weird gateway for them, was Jade Cocoon and Breath of Fire 3.
I never played that either. I'm a sheltered little boy because of some of these games. I never played it. I think growing up, I was playing like the Ninja Turtle arcade game, or I was playing Mario stuff, or the Power Rangers, the movie game on the Genesis, stuff like that. I was like NES, Super Nintendo, Genesis, N64, PlayStation. I was playing these games, but I wasn't into RPGs until this game.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I was playing all that stuff as well.
Yeah, but like I said, I didn't even play the older Final Fantasies until years later.
Oh, fair play.
I think the first time I played a Final Fantasy game was Final Fantasy IV for the Game Boy Advance, I want to say. I think it was. I actually got it for the DS, the release they did, the voice acting and everything. I actually have that at this point. I have 6 on the Game Boy Advance as well. And I don't have it now, I don't think. I think I traded it in a while back because, stupid. And it was the combo of Final Fantasy 1 and 2 that they had for Game Boy Advance. Now, mind you, I would never play Final Fantasy 2 again because it is bad. They had this weird battle system, like it was active, and like you powered up things, like you increased your health by taking damage. And so it was really weird. Like it's like those game mechanics where you use it to strengthen something.
Yeah.
But they did that for everything, and then their battle system was just weird. The story was kind of, and I didn't get that far into it. I just stopped. 1's okay. It's basic, but it's okay. See,
I've actually only ever played 7.
Yeah, I never owned 7. I watched other people play it. I'm like, eh. I didn't own 8, and I've watched people play that, and I had 9. But I was also this is so kiddie looking because I was an idiot, and not realizing aesthetics doesn't always mean anything. So I ended up getting rid of that. And 10, I got tired of that one. I will say this: I have more of an appreciation for 10 and 10-2 than anything Final Fantasy 13. She's 18 years old now. She's an adult. She can shoot things herself. She grew up. If you're a regular woman, she wouldn't have been able to survive. Of course, not many fools that come to save her. That is very true. But the Shana of my memory hasn't changed. I don't know. Again, this translate. There he is. There's the big boy. There's Frugal. I just couldn't. I could not figure out how to way to say his name. I just always went with Frugal. I read it and sounded it out as it looked.
It looks right to me.
It's also not the other one. I am not talking about that rat. After that, I was giving him like jowly voices, almost like Wilford Brimley. Last time I did this stream. Okay, I want you to tell me something. You've never played this game before. That word in red. What does that sound? If you sound that out, how do you think it sounds?
Celeste.
Okay, I got cells. Like a silent E.
I mean,
because that one L usually doesn't pick up on like a it's more like a softer L than a harder L where you have to like push it out farther. To me,
I mean, it might be.
Yeah, that's the one problem with nothing is voice acting. Oh, here we go. I love this. Just drops a fucker. This asshole, like the first time you meet him, he gets pissed off and knocks somebody off an edge, and this time he just throws somebody over an edge. Don't kill the girl. Yep. The problem with a lot of games that don't have voice acting is that when they have these weird names, they do not make it easy to figure out what the fuck how it reads.
Well, yeah, I mean, think about all the Pokemon. People still argue about how they're pronounced.
Arceus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kyogre.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't even know that Rayquaza was called Rayquaza until recently.
Yeah, I would call it Rayquaza.
I was calling it that as well for literally the last 15 years, and it was like, oh, it's Rayquaza. Okay,
I was doing Arceus. So yeah, no, that's not new. I'm right there with you, man.
I suppose it could be worse. When I was in school, everyone called it the Pokemon Suicune. They called it Suicune.
Wow, I didn't do that.
That's not even close to how it's spelled.
Here's one thing I love these fire effects in this game. Like the way they do like lighting, they do stuff like this. It's a solid image more or less, but they kind of like shift around some of the internal imagery, and it's just really nice. And they actually give lighting around it. This looks really nice. I love that stuff. It's a little ambient shit like that I love about this game. When we get to the cave here in a little while, ooh, that's where it gets fun. Oh fuck! Nope. This way. I gotta figure out how to get back around here. I forget if it's like 3 or 4. Nope. This way. There we go. I think I'm back out. Yep. And I should have to go this way. Yep. I have to go down, don't I? Yep. Okay. Back down. So, Jake Cocoon, what was it like? Since I've never really played it.
A lot like Pokemon in a lot of ways. Monsters that you got capture and stuff like that, but you could fuse them together, and I don't know. The story was
Persona? No,
weird.
Well, more like Digimon.
Yeah, not really.
Well, you know, the fusion and stuff.
It's hard to explain. The story was weird, to say the least.
Well, you know, I play Persona games. Trust me, I get weird. They have dicks that ride chariots. Come on.
I don't know, Jake Cocoon, it's one of them games I think I like it so much because of the nostalgia.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's this game for me for a lot of ways. Well, I've heard, but was it PlayStation or N64 for that one?
PlayStation.
Okay, I'm not. I mean,
it could have been out on the 64 for all I know. I had it on the PlayStation.
I'm gonna have to look up the ISO for it because I don't know if I can find a copy of it, or if I could, like, how much that would be. And there's all you will ever see Shana do. They did not give the bow users any additions. They just go, patink, and that's it. It's so fucking lame. Because there's a, they could just give her some badass shit. Like go up, smack somebody with the bow, and then shoot them right in the face. You know, go Hawkeye and shit. No, can't do that. Oh.
Speaking of Hawkeye, what do you think of the Avengers game that's coming out this year? Or next year, whenever it is?
Phase 4?
No, the game that they've got coming out.
Oh, that. Honestly, I can't say I'm like overly excited. It's Train Sama. Great. I got bored. I nicknamed the trains Train Sama now.
Oh, by the way.
I just. It's gonna get louder. I'm sorry. But I don't know what it is. It just feels like every other game in the same genre right now. There she is. There we go. I couldn't remember who could use the leather jacket. So here's another thing when it comes to like the items and stuff. Obviously, anything that turns blue is where it's going to be positive, red would be the negative. Now sometimes it's going to be that weird mix, but usually you can tell like when you got crap, and once you've traded out, you usually don't have to go back unless it's got some special ability. So that's one of the pluses of this game is that item management's not as terrible. As some of the games, you're like, well, should I keep this? Should I not? Because most of the time you're like, yeah, no, fuck it. Oh, here we go. Big boy. Acting like a prince. Yeah. What? Then what? What? What was that line? Did you see that?
Nah, I looked down for a second.
So you're the red one, going around acting like a prince, and then like Dark comes up with the sword, goes, then what? And that's his line, just then what with the question mark and exclamation point. I'm like, what the fuck was that for? How is that a response to what he was saying? Then what? There's one answer. Oh god.
Seriously, if you think this game's bad, download a ROM of one of those fake Pokemon games, play it, and then tell me about bad translations.
There's a difference between bad translations and not good translations. Or half-assed. This one I don't think it was half-assed. It was done blunt force in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Well, trust me, everyone remembers all your base art belong to us. Alright? There's a reason that's a meme. Or a winner is you. Oh god, it's like listening to like fucking Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah, nothing can hit Tommy Wiseau levels of bad.
But she lied and I hit her. She's full of shit. Did I hit her? I did not. Oh hi Mark. That shit so good to me. Or that fucking flower shop scene. Jesus Christ.
Oh god, yeah.
Hello. Goodbye, doggy. Oh, shit. So.
As if that fucker's still working as well.
Yeah, he is. I think he just did a movie not so long ago. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Yeah, some people like him because he's so bad.
I can't. I can't even really watch The Room.
I've honestly never seen The Room. I've only seen the bits that people have shared on Facebook and that.
I've watched reviews and that's it because I have not the ability to deal with that shit. Alright, I gotta take care of these guys quick. Okay, I'm gonna try and hide it here. Let's go with Spark real quick. Yeah, this is one of the things that is kind of hard for some people in this game is that when you use these kind of items, you have to start tapping X and it increases their power. But man, does it kill your thumb and shit after a while.
Yeah.
But it's an interesting little mechanic. I mean, it's no worse than what they used to do with fucking Mario Party, with fucking rotating that joystick and fucking peel the skin off your hand. Alright, now that they're gone, I can take care of him. With his big fucking club. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, these guys. Forgot about that. Okay, they're fire. He's ground, so... I don't want to jump into that yet. I should have probably switched to the different edition. I mean, you cannot switch editions during combat. So, I might have made a mistake. I mean, I can probably still finish the fight, but it's just... Sure, prep better. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, shit. When they die, they throw a fucking spell. Oh, it's that one. Fuck. I forgot about that. And there's your other items you were talking about, the power-up ones. And he just throws rocks. God damn it. I forgot about all that. Yeah, I'm going to use an item on this one. Yeah, burn out. I mean, it's not going to be as strong because he's already fired. Come on. Okay, I got the 160% at least. 1 damage. Fucking type resistance. Shit. Oh no, it's the power up. That's right. It didn't just do his attack, it's just defense too. Can you tell I haven't played this in a while?
To be fair, I make stupid little mistakes on games that I'm very, very used to.
Jesus Christ, two-handed choke slam. Forgot about that too. Fucking Braun Strowman her ass. I'm about to start guarding with her in a minute. Yep. Nine damage. I want to heal up real quick. God. 20 damage. Fuck off. Alright, fine. So what do you think about Seth Rollins and Strowman winning the tag titles?
I mean, it's interesting to see where they go with it.
Sure.
I can see this just being a throwaway thing where they just have a match at the pay-per-view and then drop the belts the next day.
Yeah, maybe.
In which case, what was the point of putting the belts on them?
I mean, yeah, this is true enough. Fuck off. I gotta get after him in a minute. I want to get this guy out of the way. Come on, die. That power up. There he goes. There he's going to throw his little fireball. Excuse me, sorry. But, I guess they're talking about, like, people are saying it's going to be a lead up to a feud between them.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It's just weird to me when they put the belts on people just to have them start feuding, like, unless they're like an established tag team.
Yeah, and it's like, why?
But they've been doing it for years, though. To be fair.
Well, that's the problem. They've been doing it for years. They didn't used to do it that often.
Well, I mean, they did it with Jericho and The Rock.
Not that I said they won that often that they did that, but it's getting to be a too common thing now for the tag division to have like just two single stars suddenly coming in and start attacking, or start attacking as a team, and then suddenly put into a tag match together. It's weird. I don't know. It's a pet peeve for me. It's like you have great tag teams, and you're not even using them. I mean, I'm wondering how long they're because the Revival are going for the SmackDown tag titles, aren't they?
I know they faced the New Day. I don't know whether it's going to be a feud.
Well, I mean, I feel like, well, they're all, like, feuding right now because of the Kofi Kingston and Randy Orton thing. So I'm pretty sure it's going to lead to a feud for the titles, possibly.
Probably, yeah.
I don't know. This guy's design's always been, like, interesting to me. It's gold and red with like, fucking horns and shit. And then, like, this big fuck-off, like, purplish cape in the background. It's great. Fuck off. It's just, he just starts flinging rocks. It's so weird. But they do make them pretty intimidating for an early boss. So you still drinking that coffee?
No, that was an hour ago.
Oh, was? Okay, I couldn't remember if you were still drinking that or, got more or changed it up.
Nah, it's all gone.
What you got now, some tea?
Fuck that, I don't drink tea.
I know, this is funny.
I'm the worst British person on the planet.
You are a terrible Brit.
I really am.
Well, I mean, I'm just sitting there drinking a tray of vanilla Pepsi, so...
So a tray of Pepsi?
Cherry vanilla.
Oh, I thought you said a tray of Pepsi. I was going to say.
Sorry, I wasn't speaking clearly. That's my fault. But no, it's cherry vanilla.
Okay. Cherry Pepsi makes sense. I just thought you said a fucking tray of Pepsi.
Oh yeah, one after another. I've been drinking the same can like the entire stream. I'm just kind of babying it. Quit throwing rocks at her, god damn it. She's a tiny little nothing. Stop. should be about to drop here in a minute. There he goes. That victory music when you finish against bosses. Love that. Ooh. Got most of my healing potions back, and I got Night Shield. And all but one leveled up. She's 2 points off. Really? Ooh, spinning cane. Nice. In fact, I should probably switch over the additions for now. After I'm done doing the vocal stuff here. Is he immortal? Why would you jump that? It's like maybe you just didn't cut him well enough. That is not a horse. Like if you watch these, like the beginning of this, the game, there's like a cutscene. These are not horses. They're like they're like anteaters, but horse-sized. Like, look at that. That is not a horse.
I mean, it could be.
No, it couldn't be. Hang on 1 second. Sorry about that. I had somebody come and ask me a question. And then we got our mysterious cloaked figure up there. Love this music. Yeah, this is a lot easier when I have somebody to talk to, so I'm not sitting here talking to myself in funny voices.
Yeah.
Makes me sound less crazy.
Well, I mean, that's impossible.
Well, a little bit. No, that means I'll have to talk to myself in private then. I love this. They escaped. Oh, according to Keku. And then here's our lovely overworld map you didn't get to see last time I played. Actually, I could go back to Cells. Crap. Yeah, I'm gonna see about back. I never backtracked to the original opening area after I pick her up. I never do. By the way, the monsters in this game, some of them have some really fucking funny names. We'll see if we run into one here in a minute, because we're going back in one of the areas where it shows up. You only give her 1 point. Fuck. She needed 2. It's just trying to piss me off now. Plus, there's a guy that sells items back this way, and I probably should get items. As long as Lavitz doesn't yell at me for going this way, because I don't remember if he does or not. Yep, I can't go back. Fuck. Yep, I can't go that way. Well, let me run in circles here. Not gonna. Fuck. I was sorry, the assassin cock.
The assassin's cock.
The assassin cock. Not assassin's cock. The assassin cock.
I don't know. I heard assassin's cock. That's all I
wait.
know.
It might show up here. Nope. Oh, this is a new one that no one's seen out here yet. At least no one that's played the game has seen anyway. This is just a mole, but it's so weird looking. Look, it looks like a platypus. Like, look at that. It's a platypus. It's like playing fucking Avatar: The Last Airbender. Nothing is what it claims to be, almost.
I mean, I still heard assassin's cock. That's all I know.
Yep. It is a literal cock with blades on its feet. Like, not a cock, but a chicken. Kind of a chicken. But it's just the name assassin cock. And it teams up with a trint. So it's a tree, and you know, so it's wood and a cock. I just love the combination sometimes in this game. It's on point stupidity. Let's change the additions over. Go to the volcano and a spinning cane. Oh, pardon me. So, jumping from stupid shit to other stupid shit called politics. How's things under your new PM going?
Really fucking bad.
Well, I've only been hearing the stuff on our end, so I haven't heard much from over across the pond. How bad has it got?
Boris Johnson wants to invest in flying taxis.
He wants to invest in what?
Flying taxis.
Flying taxes?
Flying taxis, like taxis.
Plane taxis?
Yeah.
As in turning planes into taxi and then going, what the fuck? I know he intentionally tries to look stupid because I guess he thinks it'll give him sympathy or something. Or...
Oh no, it's just appealing to his fan base and people who vote for him.
Oh my god. That is stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. I don't know. I don't think it's as bad as they call me the king of Israel. It's like the second. I'm like the second coming to them. God. I mean, you heard about Trump saying that shit, right?
No.
Yes. Like King of Israel. Look up when you get the chance. Look up King of Israel and Second Coming Trump. Oh, and then like Jews that vote Democrat are either like not loyal or like they're disloyal or they're not smart kind of thing.
God damn.
Yeah, it's getting this Israel first stance. It's getting really bad on this stuff, especially with the people going against BDS now. They could like, it's anti-Semitic. It's like, it wasn't when we did it against South fucking Africa, was it? I just can't stand. Like, it's just smear and bullshit all the time. Yeah, I forgot about that little thing. Is this the fugitive? Jesus Christ. But, yeah, no, it's... I can only imagine how bad it's getting under Boris Johnson over there.
Yeah, it's trying to hit new levels of stupid.
Yeah. Hey, at least your economy didn't take a small dive for a minute.
Oh, it has been for the last 3 years.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying, like, we had an 800-point drop in our stock market about a week ago. Not a good sign. We're talking, like, there's some early signs of another recession coming. That's not really good. Oh, yeah. Tut, such a trifle wound. Yeah, I know I'm not reading anymore. I'm not reading out loud anyway. It's just, I need a break from this dialogue somewhat. Alright, looks like I go into this funky little shack. You okay?
And there's the stress over. Yeah, I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh on my Switch while I'm doing this, and yeah. I was in a situation where I really thought I was about to lose for the last like 10 turns. I was literally just hanging in there, and I managed to come up with one strategy and just won.
Nice. Oh yeah, Vampire Kiwi.
As you do.
Yeah, it's a Vampire Kiwi. See? Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm fighting a Vampire Kiwi. Or was fighting. It's not splattered.
Oh no, the little prick keeps going back up.
Later, don't worry, there'll be more of them. So, how is the game been going, by the way?
How's the what going?
The game. Has it been good?
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! been good.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, in a lot of ways, it's the same as the game I bought on the PS4 a few years ago, but they've added a bunch of new stuff to it.
Okay.
I mean, the whole game itself changed entirely 2 years ago, so
I wouldn't know.
It kind of reflects that. Basically, they just decided all the old rules needed tweaking, so they decided to throw all the old rules out and then basically nerf the whole thing.
So what'd they change?
You know how you could like just have like a whole board full of like cards from your extra deck.
I can't remember. I remember it was only like 15 you could have.
Yeah, you have 15 in there, but like you could like fusion synchro XEs or whatever, like as many cards in there
yes. Oh my god.
as you got room for. Now you can only do one.
Really?
But there's these cards called links where basically they've got arrows pointing off them, and if you put a link monster in your special zone, it can XEs or synchro or fusion summon to one of the zones it's pointing to.
Okay.
So instead of people just like synchro summoning like a whole board full of powerful cards, you got to just do the one unless you get a link on there, and then you can only have so many of them. You got to really think about it more.
Okay, that at least helps a bit, because like when it started adding like synchro and shit, I was like, no, I'm done.
See, I stopped playing around 05, 06, and then they brought all this stuff out, and then I started playing again about 4 years ago.
I think Dark Core was around the time I quit.
I can't remember what the set was when I quit, but yeah.
It was after the Heroes. It was after the Heroes came out. I know that.
Ah, fair play. So a while ago then.
Yeah, the Black
and
Monster.
When I got back into it, Synchro and XEs and all that were these old sort of concepts, because I got back into it about 4 years ago, and it was all really sort of daunting for me. But thankfully, Legacy did all this had just come out. Okay. So I played that, and they've got like a little tutorial thing for all the newer mechanics, because they knew a lot of players were going to be coming back to the game when that happened. Mm-hmm. And then I sort of just picked it up, because it's not actually that hard to learn once you sort of get your head around the basics.
Oh, we're getting ready for a flashback. Going to Neat. 18 years ago. And the reason that Dart left, to find the Black Monster. There it is. There's his dad and mom. And
then are they going to die?
Well, yeah, considering he doesn't live with his parents anymore. The only ones that got out of the village were the three of them. So.
Such a typical backstory, isn't it?
Yeah, like I said, there wasn't like always the greatest things, but you know. So Dad goes back to fight. And then Mommy goes too. Yep, they both left their kid back there. To go back to try to save people.
And then they die.
And then he walks in off screen. Actually completely off the map painting too. That's one of the things that's so weird about this game, is sometimes when you have characters walking into a scene, the scene ends, so like the actual image ends, and they'll walk from like the black void onto the screen. And like they'll like overlapping with the black.
Yeah.
It's janky like that.
Again, though, I like that. I think it's endearing.
Yeah, it is. This is one of those little things I never noticed really growing up, but I've noticed more as I've gotten older with it. And here we go. Our MacGuffin. His dad's stone.
His dad's stoned?
Yep, his dad's stone. Right there.
thought it was stoned.
No, stone, not stoned. That was what was happening to Shana. She was getting stoned like crazy. Excuse me. Try not to yawn too much. It was a long week at work.
Yeah, but then you get paid, so...
Yeah, but is it worth it?
I mean, money.
I mean,
Money's
yeah,
good.
but then I have to do it again, and again,
But,
again.
but money.
Yeah, but still, not enough money.
But money, though.
Yeah, but not enough money, though.
More money than not having a job.
Maybe.
Money, though.
Yeah. Bills, though. Debt, though.
Yeah, you laugh because you cry otherwise.
Yeah, pretty much. And now they're talking about the dragon that's fighting alongside the Sandoran army. We actually saw the dragon right at the beginning of the game. It chased Dart. No, like this week there was just incompetence at work. You know how it goes.
Oh, yeah. It's every job, really, isn't it?
To a certain extent, yeah. But like this was one that okay. The way my job works is there's a press and then there's a mold for a part that we get from the company that hires us to do the part. The mold gets plastic injected into it, help mount the plastic. It's pressed together to shape it, and then it's taken out by a robot arm after it opens back up. After it's done, it pulls it up, puts it on a belt, and then I get it, cut it or mark it or whatever I need to do, and then put it through a fixture if I need to, and then pack it up and label it. Now, sometimes something fucks up. Usually it's something in the mold, so the mold will either be taken out in whole, partially, or part of it to be fixed. One of the parts that I worked on had the entire mold taken over to the tool room to be worked on, and then it got put back in. Apparently, the person that had been working on it over-oiled it. Like just like so much like oil and grease and stuff to for it to flow right and to move right. And yeah, every part that came off from that mold was oily, and we had to wipe them down by hand. All these different pin parts, which like it's a bunch of little circles basically. But the problem is it was two parts, a left side and a right side, and it's usually a one-person job. But because of the wiping, they had to make it two. And then they changed the box rules a while back, so packing it changed too. It was so fucking stupid. And I found out another machine that I'd been working on, all of us have been working on at some point or another, was supposed to be a two-person job, but the other one doing is a one-person job, even though they've been getting paid for two people.
Right.
Oh, my company's bad about that shit, where they'll have you working more than one press, and they get paid as if one person is working each press. You don't get paid that way.
I'd kick up a fuss about that.
It's not going to do shit. We're not unionized. Is there one in here? I might have missed a Stardust already. Oh, it's break and heal up. I think it'll heal up. Yep. That works. But it's just stupid shit like that that really fucks up things for us. Like, if I have to work 3 or 4 machines, depending on the part, they'll do that sometimes. We have to work 3 or 4 different machines. And they're getting paid for each machine, and I only get fucking one.
Sounds like they do it because they can get away with it.
No shit.
I mean, you're not saying anything.
Even if I said something, what are they gonna do? Fire me? Pretty much is what they'll do. They'll fire me.
I suppose.
But we have at-will employment. They don't have to do a process like they do in the UK.
Like vibes like that.
It'd be nice if they changed some shit. I mean, we could try to unionize, but you have to have a bunch of people that want to actually do it. But I don't know. I don't like my job. I do it because I need money.
Good a reason as any other to work.
Yeah, I just wish it was a better job. Volcano.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
That's right. Gotta do that grind now. Ah, crap, I hit too soon. So aside from the Yu-Gi-Oh! And Octopath Traveler, what have you been playing lately? Getting off the depressing subject of work for a bit.
Actually, I've been getting back on GTA 5 lately.
Oh, yeah?
My brother-in-law plays it a lot, so I decided to jump on it and started making quite a bit of money on it, so...
Okay. Okay, which way am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? It's been a while. Let's go this way? No, wait, I think it's... After back down here, and go up to the tree, and then back down to the ends. It's been a while. I've done this so much. Where am I supposed to go? I hate this section sometimes, but I forget. I'm tired of seeing this fucking mole. But I never got into GTA. It's never been my thing. GTA 5's kind of pissed me off lately with their casino shit.
To be fair, I'm going to sound like a hypocrite because I'm all for taking loot boxes and stuff out of games. I'm fine with the way they did the casino thing. There is a spend limit. And it is an over 18s game. It's not like it's throwing loot boxes into people.
It's over 18 where you're at. It's 17 and over here.
I suppose that might be a bit of an issue.
Well, yeah, because it's legal. It's gambling. You're putting money in to gamble it away. Real money to get the fake money to gamble.
I personally never put any real money in it.
Oh, I know you have, but people do. And people have addiction issues.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So that's why...
But at the same time, like, should the art be censored just because there are people out there with an issue?
Like, I don't know if you do, but I watch Jim Sterling for a lot of that stuff.
Oh, I watch Jim Sterling all the time.
I really do agree with him on pretty much all this shit. It's like, look, this shit doesn't need to be in our games anymore. Especially ones that cost actual fucking money.
Yeah. Although even Jim said that while it's still really fucking bad, the casino update in GTA, it's not the most egregious thing in the world.
No, but the fact that it's literally a casino that you can literally gamble your actual money away in.
It's the most Rockstar thing, if you think about it, though, isn't it? All these game publishers are going out of their way to say, "Oh, we don't have gambling in our games," and Rockstar are just like, "Fuck it, we've got a casino." It's the most Rockstar response to any controversy, if you think about it.
At least they didn't talk about surprise mechanics.
Oh yeah, they're upfront about what they've got. It's 100% gambling.
That was some stupid shit.
Surprise
mechanics. This is why I try to avoid games with loot boxes. That's why I don't let Daniel play Fortnite. He bugs me to play it. I tell him no. Not that he could actually have access to any of this stuff, but I don't want him getting involved in that shit and then get involved in the way some people in the groups actually, like, you don't have the basic skins, that shit. Nah.
Yeah, I mean, I do, for my own sake, avoid games with loot boxes just for my own sort of, not because I don't trust myself, but
peace of mind.
Principle of it, I guess.
Yeah, that's mainly my thing too. It's the principle mainly.
But if they're not invasive, I can kind of ignore them. But it's when you get games that are like proper in your face about it. Like I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh right now. They've got a perfect chance to add some sort of loot box mechanic into this. There's absolutely no way. Even though they do have a loot box style system, it's all virtual currency, and there's no way of adding your own real money into it.
Yeah, I mean, something like that is somewhat fine.
It's a trading card game. You're expecting to buy packs of cards because that's how these things work.
Yeah.
But it's all virtual currency. They've gone out of their way to make sure that is just all virtual currency. Like, it's impossible to use real money.
Yeah, something like that I'm generally fine with, because it's part of the mechanics of the game at that point. It's not some external bullshit where, they have to pay for the servers. Like, if they can't pay for the fucking servers, they shouldn't make a game that requires them.
In fact, actually, Super Dragon Ball Heroes puts all these loot boxes things to shame, because not only do they not take real money for it, if you get something that's not of value to you, so something you've already got, for example, the game will actually recycle it for you, and you can get your virtual currency back.
Nice. I did not know that. I played a little of the demo of that. It's fine. I don't think it's anything I really want to get into. It's fine.
I love what I do.
And there it is, my random trees. Cut it, it drops, and then boom, instant bridge. A serendipity. Oh, did you see the announcement last night for the new Marvel TV series? They're going to be on Disney Plus.
Is that WandaVision? Or is that
No. They announced 3 more new ones.
WandaVision is going to be a series, right? It's not going to be filmed.
Yeah, but these ones weren't already announced. I'm talking about.
Yeah.
These are new ones that were just announced beyond the ones that were already announced.
Have they announced the Loki one yet, or is that still?
Oh yeah, no. Loki was announced back like a month or 2 ago when they announced Phase 4 stuff.
Oh, okay.
No, they just announced Miss Marvel, which is Kamala Khan. They announced She-Hulk and Moon Knight.
I mean, I'll get Disney Plus when it comes out, because just look at all the stuff on there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't plan on it because I don't need more streaming services right now. I don't really use them mostly. I can just wait and see what people think of them, and I can always just get them when they release eventually, because they're not going to keep them just strictly on there. You're going to be able to buy them.
Well, I mean, the thing I'm mainly getting it for is all the series of The Simpsons being on there.
Yeah. That is so weird. You know, they have The Simpsons.
Well, it's owned by Disney now.
Oh, I know, that's what I'm saying. It's so weird.
Yeah, I'm getting it for that. The fact that, all the Marvel films, they're going to cost fucking... They're ridiculous if you're going to buy them all on DVD.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, with your DVD's dying format.
You'd be surprised. It's still...
It's not dead. It's not dead, but it's definitely going the way of the dodo.
Well, most things are when it comes to physical media, sadly.
Yeah. Although saying that, I did see a shop down by mine that are selling the whole first season of ReZero on DVD, and I was just like, I've got to get that.
Huh.
Did you not see that one?
ReZero, I've not seen all of it. I've seen like an episode or 2. Sorry. I don't know. I think that the problem is, right now, I don't think streaming is going to completely get rid of physical media yet.
No, not yet.
You still have a good while, because Blu-ray's still big.
Nowhere near as big as you'd think. It's more DVD that's pushing physicals at the moment.
Oh, no, because it's cheaper. But Blu-ray's getting cheaper, so I think it'll start,
I don't think it will. I think a lot of these companies are already starting to give up on Blu-ray. There's a lot of signs to say that Blu-ray's on its way out as well.
Really? How so?
Mm-hmm. There was a press call that Sony put out a few weeks. My dad's more into it than I am. But he said something.
Anything about it, so I'm curious.
I'll send it over to you when I see him next. I'll get what he told me.
Yeah, because that's new to me. Because Blu-rays are still a thing here, pretty big.
Oh, they're obviously they are still a thing, but they haven't taken the world by storm the way that they wanted them to.
Well, more than HD DVD.
Well, yeah.
That was dead on arrival.
That's a very low goalpost. So
that was dead on a fucking arrival almost.
Oh
Jesus
yeah.
Christ. Oh, we're getting to the cave finally. Hell yeah. Limestone cave. But yeah, no, like over here, I don't know if they're doing that much over in the UK, but over here, we're getting, sorry, food showed up. That's a Burger King. They're starting to see less and less Blu-ray DVD combos. It's mostly Blu-ray digital, and then DVD gets its own thing. But then there's also the 4K Ultra. Those ones are starting to show up more to certain extents. Because I guess that's supposed to be the next big thing too.
Well, they say that, but 4K is also not taking off the way they want it to.
I don't care about
outside of the gaming sphere anyway.
That aggravates me too. I can't get into that stuff. Like, I don't need like the highest end of everything. I have nothing 4K here at all.
I've got a 4K TV, but I never stream anything or watch anything in 4K.
Yep. I know that feeling.
Not anything against 4K. It's just it's not necessary. Like, I mean, the PS5, from what I can gather, we're going to be playing things in 4K by default next generation.
It's aiming for 8K. What are you talking about?
Oh, there's no way they're going to do 8K.
No, that's what they're aiming for. If I remember correctly, they said as much.
Yeah, I mean, they can aim for it all they want. It ain't going to happen.
Well, yeah, the human eye can only perceive so fucking much. Unless they're going to start getting cybernetic fucking eyes out, too.
I've heard that's a load of shit, to be fair. That the human eye can't see anything more than 1080p. That's something I've heard for a while.
It's not that. I think it's a matter that it isn't as significant. My problem is, I don't like 4K. It fucks with me. It's too smooth.
See, I don't mind it. I haven't got anything against it particularly. I want it to sort of take off, but I'm also realistic about these things, and I also think that I feel like a better technology is around the corner.
Maybe. Oh god, the slides. I forgot about this. Okay, I wanted the box. I need to go up here again. Go up. I believe it's down to the right. And down. There we go. Good, I needed a new sword. I think I have a broadsword right now. Okay, I do need that. Question is, who gets the Knight Shield? Alright, what are you right now? Oh, your defense is 2. 8. And hers is like, what? 7. Oh god, Dart, you need it. Shit. Do it on that guy. But no, I can't get into 4K. Like, I don't like I'm bad with like 3D. I can't do 3D. It's because I have a slight astigmatism.
Alright.
Yeah, I have a slight astigmatism, so focusing is an issue sometimes.
See, I never had an issue looking at 3D. I got into many arguments with people when 3D started to become like what everyone was saying was going to be like the next big thing
again.
And I was telling them it's going to be, yeah. I kept telling people it was going to be dead within fucking 2 or 3 years, and then what happened 2 or 3 years later? It was gone.
Yep.
I even got into I was doing fucking film studies at college at the time, and my lecturer was like, "Oh, you just don't understand the technology." Well, mate, you're the one with the degree in this stuff, and I'm the one who proved you wrong.
Yeah, really. And here we go. A bromance is born. I was like... Here we go. They're bromancing. Just leave her behind. You can't get with the bromance, woman. You may give Dart the feels, but you know the old saying: bros before people you've known your whole life. or something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to be nice. Oh yeah, that fucking thing. You gotta chase that down. There's a pattern to it when you get down there. I'd forgotten about that. So, what did you think of the last bit of Pokemon information we got with our Galarian forms?
I fucking love Galarian Zigzagoon.
I think it's kind of cool. I'm glad that's actually not all going to be first gen. I'm so happy with that.
Yeah. Galarian Zigzagoon is just life.
You just want an Obstagoon.
Oh, 100% have an Obstagoon on my team.
Are you going to name it Simmons?
I wasn't going to, but I might now.
Go Simmons. Rock on. Kind of funny they're bringing that out. This is Kiss's last tour. Apparently, they're finally retiring.
Is it?
Yeah, they're on their farewell tour now. Again. I think they've done it before. I don't remember. But apparently they're actually going to retire this time from touring and shit. I don't know if they're completely retiring from doing the music, but they're very much retiring from traveling. And that, I guess.
I suppose they would do, given how long they've been around.
Yeah.
How long have they been around? I'm going to go.
At least I want to say late 60s, early 70s, somewhere in there. Because my cousin was very big into them when he was growing up, and he's older than me by about a decade.
They formed in 1973. God damn.
I told you.
God damn, that's going on 50 years.
Mm-hmm. I know, right? Here we are, healing fireflies. Just goes up and, like, fucking waves at him. Light up. Make me feel better. Excuse me. I had a tickle in my throat and it made me cough with my mouth closed. Sorry about that. Jesus Christ. Yeah, rock fireflies, though. They're kind of cool. I like the concept of the way nature works in this world sometimes. Like, the use of fucking fireflies to heal up. It's great.
Whereas last time I swallowed a bug, I ended up choking for an hour.
You just didn't swallow the right one.
That must be it.
It's okay. There's a place down here where you can buy them to eat. You can get your little scorpion lollipops and everything.
That sounds the most disgusting thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's a small section. Get your crispy crickets and all that good shit.
That just sounds really, really bad.
I have no urge to eat bugs, so it's okay. I get why people do it. It's fine.
Yeah?
It's protein. It's a good source of
protein.
Is it? Yeah, they are actually. I just don't like bugs. So I will stick to eating chickens. I prefer them. Whether they're full grown or aborted, either way's fine.
That's the weirdest thing about eating meat, isn't it? I don't like bugs, so I don't want to eat them. But I love chickens, so I want to eat them. The more you love something, the more you want to eat it.
I mean, I love dogs more than I love chickens. I don't want to eat my dog. Well, I don't have a dog, but you know what I mean. Oh, fuck. I forgot these things confuse you. I gotta be careful and get rid of these things. But yeah, there's a like a world market, I guess one way you can call it, about 20 minutes away from me. In fact, me and Faye did a video on it about a year or so ago. Jungle Gyms. It's on the channel still. Got a lot of fun stuff. That's where I got to have some of the stuff that like you guys have in the UK.
Oh yeah. When you try McVitie's and you called them McVitie's.
What'd you say? I'm sorry, you cut out for a second, Ryan.
That was when you were doing them videos on it and you were trying out stuff from over here. You tried McVitie's biscuits and you called them McVitie's.
Okay, how do you pronounce it correctly? You never really told me.
It's just McVitie's.
McVitie's? Okay, I barely mispronounced it at least, okay? I was close.
You said McVitie's, like...
Remember, American English, British English. Kind of some differences there.
Stop butchering my language.
Get your language updated. But yeah, no. I still go there from time to time. I get whatever. Still have a few things from the last time I went. Got more of my corn puffs.
To be fair, I'm really annoyed that the one place that was like around me that specialised in selling like American and Japanese sweets like just went out of business.
Oh yeah, that sucks. I still have to make that care package for you guys, don't I?
Oh yeah, you can do that, won't you?
Yeah, I can get you stuff from like Walmart, like just the general shit. Like you can get all that. Oh, I want to go back. I don't go here yet. Bad. Go back. Don't want to do that yet. That's boss battle. I'm gonna go back and fight that frog thing and catch it, and I get an item. But yeah, we have a new flavor of M&M, right?
What flavor is that?
Well, a couple of new ones. Hazelnut spread. I don't know if they have that one over there yet.
As in chocolate spread.
As in what?
As in chocolate spread.
Kind of. I mean, it's inside the actual M&M, but it's a hazelnut. I guess it's kind of like having Nutella inside it. Kind of. Similar taste. They're really good. They're like the peanut butter ones. Nice and smooth on the inside. They're not like really.
To be fair, I don't like peanuts anyway, so.
Well, no, I just said peanut butter.
No, peanut butter tastes like peanuts.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's not straight peanut. You don't like peanut butter?
No.
Aw. Yeah, I mean,
I'm not allergic.
I didn't say that.
I
didn't say that. I said you don't like it. Like, aw. I love peanut butter. Good stuff. It's good when you get the right things with it. Like, I love peanut butter M&M's, for instance. Or Reese's Cups. Stuff like that. That's that good shit. I really hate using Shana in the party. Because she's mostly useless. But yeah, so I can get you guys like different. We actually have some limited flavors right now because they do like a contest every so often. So we have one that's like a toffee. I think we did at one point. I don't know if we still have it. And there's one that has like a jalapeno in it and stuff like that. It's weird, coconut.
You guys just love shoving like random stuff into your sweets, don't you?
I mean, I don't do it.
We have chocolate bars. Let's shove some jalapenos in there.
Alright, I'm getting close. I'm around this thing's an ass now. Oh crap! I stopped moving. Almost got him. Right, I'll be over in a second. I'll get this item because I'm right here. Spark net, which I don't fucking need anymore. Oh god damn it. And you left me a box that has, what was this? Poison guard. That's what I needed. That's what it was. I couldn't remember for sure. I knew it was something that helped the boss. I think you could use that. Lavitz could use it. Okay. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't pick the M&M flavors. But we have a nice little mix. What does Marilyn think of like peanut butter and stuff like that?
Oh, she loves peanut butter.
She loves peanut butter.
Mm.
I'll have to make sure whenever I get the chance to send you guys the bag, a box of stuff, that I send that with it. Because we also have like white chocolate Reese's. So it's like white chocolate with peanut butter. Oh yeah, I hate these fucking bulbous motherfuckers. I'm gonna get rid of you first. I'm trying to think of stuff like every once in a while. Like, oh yeah, I need to do that at some point. I'm trying to think of things that would actually like go over there and survive okay. And then stuff that you wouldn't have there is also one thing I have to try to remember too. So it's hard to think like what becomes international, what doesn't.
Yeah, I think we were going to send one over for you, weren't we? And then like half the stuff I named, like you already had them over there.
Well, some of them, yeah, because like I said, we had the international market.
Yeah.
Like, if I really want to try prawn cocktail walkers, I could.
They're really fucking rank.
Oh, I don't doubt it. It's fucking prawn. You know,
Yeah.
shrimp. Why would I want shrimp-flavored potato chips?
Potato chips.
Yeah.
Stop butchering my language, man.
No, they're potato chips. They're chips with potatoes.
No, they're crisps. They're crispy.
Uh-huh. Alright, I gotta heal up real quick before I go up here. Shana needed for sure. That should work. Alright. Get up here and check that item and save. Gonna get ready for fun. I know I probably missed some Stardust somewhere, but I don't really care. I'm not trying to get all 50 of those fuckers. I don't want to deal with that shit. Alright. But yeah, I've been trying to think, like, is there anything you guys have actually particularly been wanting to try?
Dunno. Can't think of anything.
You should go online at some point look up, like, American, like, snacks or foods or something you want to try that would at least transport okay. You know, get back to me and I'll have to try to see if I can find a way to get it together for you guys at some point. I don't need bandana. You do bandana. You get ooh, bandana, not good. Why'd you give me something that's not fucking useful? What the fuck? Alright. Anyway, you ready to see a boss? The boss that actually is like one of the reasons I was like, yeah, I gotta get this game. This is gonna be fun. Guardian of the Cave. She's a grown woman. She don't need no man. She can kick ass too, like anyone else. Here he is. I love these dissolves. So cool. Alright, let's see. Urobolus. That's what it's called. It's hard to remember some of the names of some
That
of
is
the
one big boss.
Say what?
That is one big boss.
Yeah. That's not even the biggest boss you'll ever fight in this game. This is one of the early bosses. And that's why I've been grinding. At least a little bit. Ah, fuck. Please don't be poisoned. Okay, good.
I hope he poisoned you.
Oh yeah, this boss is all about that poison status effect.
I mean, it could be nice and hope that you beat it, but I really hope he beats the shit out of you.
Oh no, I'm pretty good I think at this point. I mean, it's not like it's a secret boss. This is one you're gonna hit, so as long as you're like right in it, you know, on your fighting other characters or other monsters that you come across, you're usually fine. That's first shady, you're so goddamn useless. Uh-oh. There it is. AoE poison attack. Sorry. Ooh, just went down the wrong tube there. I don't remember if I can hit it. Yep, okay. I couldn't remember for sure that I can't hit it when it's up there. She can. Oh, good, another fucking 7 will do. But if I remember correctly, I can use Darknet. Should be able to work. And that's how you hit something out of your fucking reach.
.25 damage.
Hey, better than nothing. Alright, you're gonna guard.
I think the AI on Yu-Gi-Oh! Is completely given up. They're not playing any cards, they just keep giving me back my turn.
Oh, yeah. Aha. You can't poison me while I'm guarding. No effects work.
Well, that was very easy. I just battled a boss and I ended up beating him with no problem.
Nice. Okay, he's back down. So what kind of deck you been running?
I'm just using the story decks at the moment, so I'm going through the story. So it's
Okay.
like a Stardust deck. It's a bit shit, but just going through the story to unlock as many of the cards as I can to build some actual decent decks.
Have you tried that Magic the Gathering Arena yet?
No, I think I downloaded it, but I don't think I've actually played it yet.
Ah, fuck it, poison me. You know what, fuck it. I'm not
See, I'm getting the spoilers at the moment because the stream's actually a couple of seconds behind you.
Oh, shit, sorry. Yeah, well, I can't do everything. I don't know if I can fix that offhand.
It's just Twitch, isn't it?
Maybe?
I notice that all the time whenever I stream.
Well, I think it's also
always...
because you're hearing me through Skype.
Yeah, well, I'm going to hear it in real time and then it's not going to...
Yeah.
I think there is a bit of a delay with Twitch.
Not much, usually.
No, I mean, it's a good sort of...
Because I'm looking at
5
the
or
stuff
6
right here.
seconds.
It looks pretty one-to-one right here.
Could just be my connection, then.
Well, I think it's also because we're talking. That's part of it.
True.
Yeah, I'm already... Fuck! I hit too soon. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna let her guard up real quick. And Dart takes 15 damage. And I heal for 15. That is not good. I better heal. Dart. I really wish we'd see more turn-based RPGs like this again.
Yeah, I mean, there's not many. I mean, Octopath, again, to go back to that, is probably...
Yeah, Octopath Traveler is definitely one of the reasons I like this. That was back to that old style.
And obviously, Pokemon haven't really strayed away from it.
Yeah, like Final Fantasy really strayed away from it with fucking 15.
Yeah.
Not that 15 is bad, it's just it went away.
I mean, I've not played it myself. My sister's like proper into Final Fantasy, so I've seen her play it.
Which one?
Which sister?
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Gothic little weeb.
You know. I got 15 too as well, but I'm not that far into it, I don't think. I haven't played it in a long while either. But I think it's fine. It's just I like my turn base. I am a basic bitch when it comes to RPGs and shit. I want my turn base stuff.
There's a reason why the RPGs that I play at the moment are things like Pokemon and Octopath and why I love Yu-Gi-Oh! And card games so much.
Yeah.
Turn based is just the way to go.
Yeah, it's also why I like Fire Emblem. Is that you get your turn-based aspects. Alright, can you finish them off? Will you be useful and finish them off? Fuck off, come on. If you're gonna do a piddly 7, you better actually finish them. He's in the red though, he's at least at roughly 25% HP. Fuck, why am I messing that?
That's something that is missing from a lot of RPGs, as well as varied bosses. They all just sort of look the same in a lot of games.
Yeah, kinda. Like, they don't get imaginative like this as much anymore. It's an eyeless fucking snake that shoots poison. I'm just gonna go all in. I'm not gonna worry about guarding and shit. I mean, I'm already poisoned. Oh, there it is. That's it. Boom. Some of the bosses go with those kind of cutscenes with one of the characters finishing them off when they don't just explode in the blood. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is a good part. Someone's paging you.
That's Facebook.
Now here's something important to the plot right here. I just can't say there's no reason to talk here. Yep, there he is. And his head is gone.
Nice.
I know, right? Because they had that in the demo too. So I was like, what the fuck happened? But you could also do the Dragoon transformations already in the game too at this point. They changed it around where you could do that earlier. So I didn't know how long it would take to actually get your first Dragoon power. Knocked it over. Ah, fucking train. I'll tell you one thing though, this game does have one stereotype problem. It has Power Ranger dress syndrome. You dress based on the color of your element and shit. So it's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons with Power Ranger mixed together. What's in the box? Healing potion. And get ready for another fight. Great. Am I still poisoned? I forgot status effects carry over. Yep, they do. I couldn't remember for sure. I'll go ahead and heal. Out of here in a minute, and should be good to save here shortly and kind of hang it up for the evening on the game. Then get through this fucking cave. It's like Coughing and Muck's ugly cousins.
I thought they were the ugly cousins.
Say what?
I thought Coughing and Muck were the ugly cousins.
Well, you know. Oh, not anymore. You seen Galarian wheezing.
Hey, I want to hear anything bad about Galarian wheezing.
I'm not saying anything bad. You're talking about the ugly... You're one saying that about the ugly cousins. Like, have you seen him? He is glorious, thank you.
He's amazing.
I don't know. I'm still waiting to see how many people are going to name him Doug Dimmadome.
If people don't, I'll be disappointed as hell.
Oh, fuck Dart. God damn it. Quit getting poisoned. He goes up, bursts your face, you're like, oh my god.
I was going over my apps the other day on my phone. Jeez. And I re-downloaded, Ownage Pranks. The app he's got where it prank calls people.
Oh yeah.
And remember about a year ago when I got it to prank call you?
I think so, yeah. I get it, but here's the thing, I get a bunch of fucking telemarketing calls on my cell phone all the time now.
It was amazing. Your reaction to it is just great.
Yeah. Just exacerbated as shit. It happens so much.
The thing is, on that app, you can hear their reaction in live time, so I'm just there, just absolutely pissing myself.
I bet you were. Now they're being pissed off.
I'd do it again.
I'm sure you would. Like, I've had so many people call me. Excuse me, is so and so there? It's like is Helen there? No, you got the wrong number. Oh, well maybe you can help me. No, I really fucking can't. I've actually.
I did it to my aunt.
What?
I did it to my aunt as well, who we had a falling out with,
yeah.
And I ended up causing a load of family drama with it. It's great.
Oh well, you know. I know how it is having family you really don't want much to do with. Been there.
Yeah.
But no, it's one of those things where, like, the way they do these calls is they'll ask for somebody, and then it's like, oh, let me do this, and they want you to give them money for something. Something like they're like, oh, it's for a charity, Or like, hey, what you do is like you just gotta, give us, go get a money order. It's like, okay, no, that's not how this works. I think we were calling saying they were from like the FBI and shit. It's so fucking stupid.
See, I've never had a call like that, but it'd be hilarious if someone called up pretending to be the FBI asking for me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say. The main thing is that they've loosened certain restrictions for telemarketing here over the years, and it's just gotten worse.
Loosened restrictions.
Yeah, are you surprised? Deregulation is the name of the game here anymore, with fucking Republicans in charge.
We're the opposite. We've got our version of the Republicans in charge, and we're getting more restrictions on stuff like that.
I wish they would here for that shit. No. See, here it's all about deregulation when it comes to Republicans and the right.
The hell.
Well, remember, the BBC wasn't right enough for fucking Ben Shapiro.
Oh yeah, and they're actually quite right wing.
Yeah. Was this one of the shops?
It was so funny seeing him storm out of that interview there.
That was hilarious.
Like a little snowflake bitch that he is. And what's even funnier was when he sat there and accused a former Daily Mail editor of being a lefty. That's literally like calling Fox News left wing. I wish he knew how dumb that was.
I understand generally how dumb it was.
Well, Daily Mail are our Fox News.
Oh no, I know what the Daily Mail is like. I'm just saying, as far as like that interviewer, that host, I'm not familiar with him really, but I understand from the context that he's pretty right wing for the UK at least. Oh, excuse me. Because remember, our right wing's way farther right than your guys's.
Oh yeah. Hey, that's the noise you made on the recording on that prank.
That was me just going, because stomach. So if I sound like I've indigestion, that's great. Okay, there's got to be something here. This big open area. There's got to be a Stardust up here. If there is, I don't fucking remember where it's at. Hang on, I'm gonna try walking. I have this set up to where I can actually use analog controls with the setup on the emulator, and it's so much easier when you can run everywhere in this game. Because walking is slow, and when you have to do it otherwise, you have to hold a button and then walk for it to work. Where is it? It's around here. There's gotta be something here. Why could I come over here? There was no reason for it. God damn it. Am I missing it? I am missing it, I think. I don't. Whatever. It was useless, I guess. I don't remember. There has to be a reason I can get over there. I just can't remember. But I gotta go find the safe point real quick. There's a box here. Give me things. I want things. I believe. Aha, there it is. Yellow arrow. Good. Kid, move. God. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up first. 10 gold to stay the night. You know, you can actually get this music, like the OST, on Spotify right now for this game.
Oh, can you?
Yeah. This one, like Skies Arcade, there's a lot of stuff. Capcom's got a collection on there. Octopath Traveler.
That's pretty decent, to be fair, because a lot of games with great soundtracks just would never release the soundtrack.
Oh yeah, especially right now with Nintendo. Wow, that was a weird one. But Nintendo has actually been going around taking down videos that have their music, like that's just about their music and that.
Nintendo are a weird one.
Nintendo Japan is terrible for this kind of shit. It's like, guys, if you don't want us, putting the music out there to listen to, put it out there for us to listen to. On that note, though, I believe this is where we are going to, end the stream. We've been going for a few hours now.
Have we? Well, the hour's gone quick.
Yeah, it's been at least 2 hours or so. It's a pretty good run for today on that. I still gotta get some stuff done because I'm trying to work on getting some things for helping Faye with some things for her to start streaming on her Twitch channel here in the near future. I gotta do overlay and stuff like that for her. But she's gonna be trying to stream more games and do more stuff like that on her Twitch, and then probably archiving on the main channel, like I've been trying to do. Though I don't think I'm gonna archive every Zandrous live on the channel, so just some of them. I might save the videos, but I'm not gonna try to always archive them all over there because not everyone's gonna watch me play a game all the time. But this one's gonna be over there for sure. It'll be going all over. But yeah. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, we haven't got a chat like this for a while outside of just Facebook Messenger.
No, yeah. I need to get on Skype more, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean we still talk. It's just one of those things we don't get to hear each other's voices very often.
Yeah.
It's the time difference. It's what already after 9.
It's 11 o'clock.
Is it there? Okay. Yeah, because it's just now. It's just now after 6.
Ah.
So
I think I'm about 5 hours earlier.
Yeah, so you're a little bit farther in your day than I am. I still have time. So.
To be fair, I'm probably going to end up streaming on my channel in a bit.
Yeah, so hey, if you're watching live and, go hang out with James here in a bit. If not, I'm at least going to put a post up on my Twitter and that, letting everyone know to go hang out over that way. So if you want to hear, go ahead and plug your Twitch channel. And if you want to, you can plug your YouTube channel here before we head out, so people can come find you, and your Instagram and all that stuff. So go ahead, plug away. Chill.
Twitch channel is twitch.tv/JamesistheThunder. Don't ask me why I picked that name. I've got no idea.
I've always wondered that. Why?
I don't know, to be honest.
Were you being edgy again?
No, you know what? I think it was because that when me and Marilyn first got together, we did that cringy thing where it's like, oh, it's our song, and it was Thunder by Boys Like Girls because I was an angsty emo little shit.
Yeah,
so
you were definitely emo. You definitely went down that route.
And
I've seen the pictures.
I used to call myself the Thunder, so it was like James is the Thunder. And then it just sort of stuck, even though it doesn't make any sense.
I mean, to be fair, at least with my handle, it's E-fetting. my dark brooding, weird Triple H hybrid with Rhino and then kind of Kevin Thornish after he showed up. In that area. Now it's all bright.
Man.
So, sorry, I interrupted your shilling. Go back to it.
You know what? My YouTube didn't even have an actual URL. To be fair.
Well, no, you can at least tell the name of it so that people can find you.
I got 2, and I got the James is the Thunder one, which I haven't uploaded anything for about a year.
Yeah.
And then I got my wrestling one with Drake Winter, which does have a lot more recent stuff on it.
Has your matches in that?
The ones I can get the rights to upload, yeah. Most promoters want to upload it onto their own stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, go check out his matches if you want, at least the ones that he's able to upload. They're really fun to watch. And you have your Instagram too, right?
Yeah. Jeez, I'm just trying to find the name on it.
Gotta remember.
Oh yeah. The_backbreak_kid.
Okay, and it's also the same for your Twitter, right? It was backbreaker_kid?
Just backbreak_kid. Yep. I'll let you have that many characters on Twitter.
Yeah. But you also have the Drake Winter fan page, don't you?
Yeah, it's on Facebook. Facebook.com/Drake Winter.
Yeah, you can go up there and, talk about your Drake Winter moments, watch some matches and stuff.
Winter spelled with a Y, by the way.
That is true. We better specify it. It is W-Y Winter, not W-I, because I don't know. I didn't name you.
To be fair, I don't even know why I named it that myself. But
well, I guess it's to make it a little bit different because
it stands out.
You were going for a theme, kind of.
Yeah.
And then here came Drake Maverick.
Yeah.
And you were right next to him in the Wrestle Talk Wrestling Almanac, wasn't it?
Yeah, Wrestle Talk Almanac.
Yeah. You're making it big when you're in the Almanac now, I guess.
I've had a look. There's only a few people I actually know in there.
So there you go.
It's literally just reserved for the top people. So
above a certain area.
I don't want to say that I'm one of the biggest people in wrestling, but
But your name's getting around is the point.
Yeah.
You've been putting yourself out there. You're getting bookings and stuff, and you're winning titles. That's enough to get some attention.
And losing the same day.
Yeah. So if you're in, I think it's in Birmingham, right? The AWW.
AWW is in W. Yeah.
So if you're in the Birmingham area, go check Drake Winter matches out over there. Where's that over there at?
What, AWW?
Yeah, where's that over there? So for the locals that may not know, or people in the area in the UK that may not know.
Well, we run shows at the Cornbow Hall in Halzone, which is an area in Birmingham. And then every now and then we're at the Tipton Sports Academy in Tipton.
Awesome. So yeah, hopefully some of the people watching either live or in the archive will be able to go check you out sometime, or at least find some of your stuff online and have some fun there.
AWW itself has got its own YouTube page, and then there's other companies I work for that have got their own YouTube pages and stuff, so I've got plenty of stuff on there.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a place you can go hang out with James. And if you want to hang out with me, as always, you can always come back here in the future, or go to Rule 42 Productions on YouTube to watch the archives, or some of the other stuff that I do, or that my co-host Faye does. Trying to get some new stuff coming up since I've got more time now on the weekends with, me time, which I need once in a while. Because these 7 a.m. wake-ups are killing me right now for kids. Woo. It's going to get worse next year. Because the oldest is going to be waking up, having to get up at 6.
Ouch.
Oh, yeah, because junior high and high school starts at 7:15 here.
What the hell?
I know, right?
When I was at school, we never started any earlier than 10 to 9.
What's that like? I mean, that's like junior high. Like, junior high doesn't even do that. And elementary school does. My son has to be there, like, around a quarter till when they want kids there. And, like, tardy bells at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it doesn't matter whether it's primary school or secondary school, like, it's all 10 to 9.
Yeah, no, here, they don't do it. They stagger the schedule for like, busing and stuff.
Yeah, probably makes more sense the way you guys do it. But
it'd make more sense if they had them start later rather than getting them earlier as they get older. That's terrible for their health.
Well, yeah, not just their health, but also their ability to learn.
It's terrible for my health, too. I need sleep, damn it.
It's also terrible for their health. Well, probably when you've had 3 hours sleep and they start pissing you off throughout the day.
Oh, yeah. Start falling asleep in class. I've done that. I did that when I was in school, too. I was so damn tired. I'm getting up at 6 in the morning to travel and be at school by 7:15, and I'm there to like 2:15.
Damn.
And I was like, fuck me. Hated that shit. There's actually been studies done that show that starting later and then having the school time end later is actually healthy for them. Not just, physically, but it's also better for them for information retention in school.
Well, yeah.
But we still have to fix a few things so that to work out when you get rid of Common Core over here first, because it's all about, test taking. You're teaching for kids to take tests and pass, and that's it. You're not teaching real
they do
retention.
that over here as well, but they still start at 10 to 9.
Well, no, that's what I mean. They're not. Do they focus on retention or just testing?
Oh, yeah. Well,
yeah. They don't focus on the information retention anymore.
Yeah, they don't do that here either, to be fair.
That's so stupid. I don't know why they're doing that. Because
It's
you forget shit as soon as you're done testing. You're jumping to the next thing.
I can barely tell you a single thing I learned at school. Most of the stuff I know I've learned since leaving.
Yeah.
That I've researched in my own time.
Yeah, that's kind of how it goes, I guess. But yeah, so that's really about the only places you can really find me and James here. Though you can find me on Twitter at Zandrous if you want to come bug me over there. I'm usually able to chat on there most of the time, though during the weekdays I work. So if I don't come back at you real quick, unless you've pissed me off, then I might find the time during work to to shout back at you.
Can confirm that he definitely shouts back. I piss him off enough.
Well, you don't really piss me off. You really don't.
I try.
Oh, you have to try way harder. There's too many fucking idiots out there. You got Tommy Lauren and Ben Shapiro and fucking what's Carl's last name? Sargon.
Oh, Carl Benjamin.
Yeah, that asshole.
Yeah.
There's plenty of people out there that are really fucking frustrating that piss me off.
Tommy Robinson's probably the worst one.
Yeah, that's another bad one. Yeah, that's for sure. Then you got God, I don't remember his name. He's like a quote unquote journalist over here to go or whatever. The guy that got the milkshake thrown, I was like, oh, there might be cement in there and shit.
No, no, yeah.
That asshat. There's a lot of dumb people, and then that bitch that was on actual Jake's stream. Oh my god, that was the most frustrating racist shit I have ever heard in my life. Almost like even blatant racism. I don't know if it's. I mean, that's bad. Like this was just oblivious to how bad your racism is. Bad. It was terrible. It was 3 hours. I sat through all of it. I'm surprised I'm still fucking sane. She made some of the dumbest damn arguments. Ugh. But I don't want to keep going. We'll get into politics and that. And that's not the point of this stream today. It was all about Legend of Dragoon and just general chat. Because, you know, we need to take care of each other and our sanities anymore. And sometimes that just means hanging out with a friend.
I think the whole world's sanity has gone a long way away.
Yeah, that's for sure. I think we need more weed. Everyone needs fucking chill.
I've never touched weed, but I'll try it.
Neither have I. Hell, something interesting for you. Because of a recent law that was passed, right now, technically, marijuana is legal in my state. On a technicality for now. They're going to try to work it out, but because they can't measure like TCH levels, you could pretty much legally smoke pot. Now, if you're doing something stupid and they'll test you for it, you can still get in trouble for it being in your system, but they're still trying to make a measurement where it's like within reasonable things because medical marijuana has been passed. But the actual, like, just smoking it to smoke it, that's different for now still, which it shouldn't be, but, you know. I've never smoked it, so this is like me to like, oh, I can smoke my pot. I don't. Anyway, I already said I wouldn't try it until it was legalized anyway, because, you know, I work.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't want to get my ass fired because I tried pot. And there's like a federal level. It has to be decriminalized for that to be effective for me. So, what can I say? I just kind of deprived myself of the good things in life, I guess. I don't know. I've never smoked it, so I don't know if I ended up like my mom when she tried it. And she got fucking paranoid, apparently. Like when she was young.
Yeah, my uncle did as well.
Yeah. So, I don't know. But, alright, everyone. Thank you for hanging. Whether, like I said, live or in the archive. It's been fun. Don't forget to check us out. Come back again here in the future. And make sure to check Twitch, the Twitch channel for the stream times. For as far as like what I can or can't stream. So, thanks for joining me. As again, I'm Zandrous. This has been James. And thanks for joining us. You have a good night.